I think a major recession indicator is the fact that soap, laundry detergent, and deodorant are now being stolen. Those are high theft items. They now have to put them under lock and key at so many stores. And when a store invests money into putting in the infrastructure to lock in an item, that means it's highly being taken, and they're really working to reduce that level of theft on their inventory. Meaning, very simply, that people can't afford to clean themselves anymore. And just think about this. 20 years ago, when the minimum wage was $7.25, I could get a 2-pack or 3-pack of Irish Spring for $1. I could get Speed Stick deodorant for $1. And Irish Spring is bar soap in case you buy something different. And then laundry detergent, I could get a cheap bottle like Arm & Hammer for like $2, $3. So in one shift, in 1 hour, I would be able to afford my soap, my laundry detergent, and all. But now when I go and try to get those same things I used to buy, okay, I still get Speed Stick, the gel, and it's like $12. I did find one place that had it for $10, but now the price has gone up to $12. But it is a 2-pack, but it's still $12. So you split it in half, that's $6 for each tube, right? Bar soap, I'm finding 2 packs for $3. And then when it comes to laundry detergent, I haven't found any laundry detergent that's cheaper than $5. I may not be looking hard enough, but I can't find anything cheaper than $5. And that's like bottom of the barrel cheap, not even the decent soap that you used to be able to get for $3. That's bottom of the barrel. So in actuality, I'm walking around now spending like $20 to $30 just to buy those basic needs, which means the average person who's on minimum wage would have to work 3 to 4 hours just to be able to clean themselves on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. And back in the day, that would have been 1 hour worth of work. That's a recession. That's a problem. People are stealing because they can't afford the basic needs. We're not in a good place, folks. And right now, the administration has done nothing to bring down the inflation. We're having big old parties on the White House lawn, dirt bikes flipping, UFC fights and stuff, but no policies have been put in place to bring down the prices or bring up minimum wage. Nothing has been done, which means as prices continue to go up, theft is going to go up, or people are just going to have to do without. But that's a major recession indicator for me. People can't even afford soap, deodorant, and laundry detergent. Y'all have a good day.
I want to be very transparent in saying that, man, it's slow. It's very slow being in residential service plumbing right now in Texas. And I am debating on whether or not it's a company thing or a local thing or a statewide thing. If anybody has any insight on this job market and the pain and maybe the business of plumbing or service, feel free to give some encouragement to the other guys that may be experiencing some slow seasons here and not seeing the payoff at the very moment. Giving encouragement is always helpful for you and for other people.
Is anyone else just so burnt out they just don't give a fuck anymore? They're just, whatever little money they have, they're spending it. That coffee, they're getting it. That gas tank, they're filling it. They're filling the tank. That bill, they're paying paying part of it. They ain't paying all of it, they're paying a part of it. Let's see, what else? Groceries, I'm throwing shit in that cart, and I'm checking out some of it. I don't care anymore, I'm saying it. Or am I? Am I doing that? I don't know. Yeah. Just whatever. I don't care. I just don't care. That pair of joggers I want, I need-ish, kind of want it. I'm getting them. Cool t-shirt. It's under like $20. I'm gonna get it. I haven't bought a t-shirt for years. truck blocking the road. I'm watching it. Oh, they finally got a chance to go. But yeah, I don't care anymore. Like, I'm never gonna be able to afford a house. I'm very rarely ever gonna be able to take a vacation. Maybe once every 10 years. 5 years if I'm lucky. I don't care. That little money I make, there's no point in saving it. I'm spending it. It just doesn't matter anymore. This economy, the way life is, everything, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna live life as happily as I can in the present moment. And I have no future, so why should I look toward a future? You dumb fuck. Sorry, traffic is terrible. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Spend your money, there's no point saving it. Because you can't take it to your grave. Because that's where you'll end up living if you try to fucking buy a house in this economy. Alright, y'all have a good day.
These stores are raising the prices so fast they can't even keep up. It's ridiculous. Look at this. On it is printed $7.88, right? Now they got these new electronic price tags. They can change the price whenever they want to. $9.88, $10.88, but it's priced at $7.88. This is ridiculous. Inflation is not an excuse. It's just pure greed at this point. And that's why they stopped putting the prices on everything, because they want to be able to raise the prices whenever they want to.
Y'all, I done did so many motherfucking applications over the past 6 motherfucking months. I'm starting to think Indeed not even turning the bitches in. Cause the fuck? I know ain't no motherfucking way. I done did all the motherfucking applications and ain't got a job motherfucking yet. How the fuck you contact Indeed? Is it a motherfucking customer support? Is it a 1-800 number? I need to motherfucking know. Cause ain't no way.
I just graduated college and I am completely unemployed with no future job prospects. And I feel like this is such a fucking weird time in my life because no one ever prepared me for it. For so long, like literally when I was in elementary school, people would just be like, oh my God, just get your degree. Get your degree and you're good. Get your degree and you're good, right? So I did that and I'm in debt and I got my degree. And now like I'm applying to every fucking job like imaginable and it's not fucking enough. It's not enough. Every single job wants like 5 years of experience and a master's degree. And it's like, it's gotten to the point where having your undergrad degree literally feels like you just graduated high school. Like, no one wants to hire you. Everyone's like, okay, you need a lot of experience, you need this. And the economy is so bad right now that these like entry-level positions are being filled by people with master's degrees. And so it's like me and like literally most of my friends were completely unemployed. And like, thankfully we have places to go to, right? So we can go back home, right? A lot of people do not have that. A lot of people can't comfortably just go back and live with their parents. And so like, I'm grateful, but it's also extremely frustrating because it's like this lie that we're literally fed since we're kids that like, you just got to get your degree and everything is good is not even real. Like in my head, I'm like, okay, what if I don't want to get a graduate degree? Should I have literally just only finished high school and then just like started looking into like sales or like entrepreneurial positions? Like, why did I even get my undergrad degree if it's not going to benefit me? Why go in so much debt to literally just move home after getting my degree and do nothing, you know? So I don't know what the fuck to do with my life. If you guys have any suggestions of like what you've been doing post-grad, if you're also unemployed, let me know.
Everything has gone up. I'm very behind in my rent for the restaurant. My landlord's been very nice to me. The customers are fucking broke. They're broke. Yeah. I'm running specials, all-inclusive specials for $13. These fucking people can't afford to buy them. That's how bad it is. I'm having people buy premium stuff, and the people that can't afford the specials aren't even coming in anymore. And everything's made homemade and everything. If I had the money and if I didn't have my 2 antique cars and the restaurant, I would move overseas. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm totally sick and done with the United States.
Everything is going to hell. I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. Everything is going to hell. We're getting scammed. Whether it's these bills going up and up, scam. Insurance is a fucking scam. These restaurants are price gouging us out of food, so we ain't gonna be able to buy food no more. We're gonna have to depend on food pantries. Yeah, and income to debt, the income to debt ratio is doing nothing right now but widening. The income to debt ratio is getting further and further apart. We're fucked. We are fucked.
And I got one thing for you bill collectors. Y'all is not getting that money. Y'all might well start calling my phone. Y'all, that money been gone. That money been used for something else. That money done been a Panda Express. That shit done been at the mall about 5 times. That money gone. I ain't got it. I'm broke. Matter of fact, every time y'all call me, I'm broke. I just don't got it. Like, it's no, like, y'all not getting that money. Y'all might as well just start calling me, bro.
What are people doing? The economy is so messed up right now. Food is so expensive. Gas is so high. Companies are not hiring. People are getting laid off rapidly. You cannot even find a part-time job because even if you want to do something part-time and if you have kids, how do you get to work? Unless you can find a job that's a work from home, which that is so difficult to find, right? Because those jobs are going to be taken very, very fast. And when you even look at finding a job part-time and the amount that they are paying, $15 an hour for part-time work, once it's taxed, you are still not making a lot of money for the hours that you have to work, for the time that you have to put in to make some money. But that money is still not going to be enough for you to pay your bills. So now you are stuck between a rock and a hard place, because if the companies are not paying well enough, how do you survive? People are going to get more stressed, more depressed, more frustrated because you have to work. I get that. Everybody wants to work. But if you're not making enough money, you still put into depression. You still are stressed out because you're going to work for all these hours only to make peanuts because you still can't pay all your bills. You still cannot put enough food on the table when you have kids. So what's the solution here? Like this is getting out of hand. This is so crazy. It's like, what are they going to do next? The credit cards, people cannot pay their credit cards. I mean, I also deal with customers and this is why customers are so angry, because it's like everything is going up, and then when you have to deliver information to them, they flip out on you. I mean, I get it. I can definitely put myself in people's shoes, because financially it's hard for everybody. It really is. So it's like, what's the solution? What are we going to do? This is so crazy.
To the guy that says you're broke because you need to work harder, kiss my ass. We're broke because groceries are overpriced and you're charging us $4.50 a gallon for gas. $4.50 a gallon. Are you kidding me? It was $3.99 yesterday. I'm in Florida. This is outrageous. Wages are stagnant. The groceries are super overpriced. You got to take out a freaking loan to buy groceries, and you want us to work harder to get ahead? We can't! We're broke because you guys are fucking price gouging us. Any little extra money we have, the government's taking it out of our check. They're gonna squeeze every last dime out of us. They're gonna make sure we're all in the poorhouse. There's no gas problem, there's a fucking gouging problem. You can't afford your gas to get to the overpriced groceries, to get to the underpaid job. This is getting ridiculous. What is going on in America? This is not the America that my dad fought for. This isn't it. Something's got to change.
And the economy is so bad, you can't even emotionally quit right now. I remember I used to be able to walk in the job, and if I wasn't feeling the vibes, the environment, or the people, I'm walking out on the spot, or that I'm making that my last shift and I ain't coming back no 2 weeks. Now all of a sudden you got to think about your bills, you got to think about your kids, you got to think about your livelihood. Like,
hey, how do you feel after grocery shopping?
Scam. You know what I'm saying? I came in with a budget, 3 items in, I superseded that. I came in on shopping for steak night. Now I got to set up for noodle night. Then they rearranged the store, so I couldn't find nothing. I've been in the grocery store longer than expected. So yeah, I'm a little overwhelmed.
All right, so how do you plan to budget better next time?
Still a little bit. You know what I mean? Theft, fast, stop eating, no consumption. It's because it don't make sense right now. You know what I'm saying? I done use 3 different cards just to pay for my groceries. You know what I mean?
All right, thank you for your time.
All right, man.
That job is changing you, and you keep calling it stress, acting like it's normal. But let me tell you why that's dangerous. Some of you are not just tired from work. You're becoming somebody that you don't even recognize yourself. You're irritated all the time. You're snapping at people, even the ones you love who didn't even do anything to you. You're sitting in your car before work trying to talk yourself out of walking inside the place, and you're even checking emails with anxiety. You're dreading going to meetings before they even happen, and you're going home with nothing left for your family or yourself. And the scariest part is that you've convinced yourself that this is normal because you're being responsible. And you gotta work. No, that is not responsibility. That is called burn up, dress like loyalty, people. And some of these jobs will drain you and then replace you and send you on your way and an email after you leave. So stop giving the job permission to destroy your mental health because it gives you a paycheck. Yes, it's real. Responsibilities are real, but so is your anxiety and exhaustion. So stop losing yourself behind a role that would post your job online before you even start healing. So here's the HR tip. Stop letting work consume the version of you that still deserves peace, because the goal is not just to stay employed, people. The goal is to still be whole and maintain your sanity when you clock out. Now share and comment and tap that screen to show me some love. Follow me for more HR tips. The more you know.
Now, as you guys can see in the videos, a lot of people don't care anymore. They don't care anymore because everything is out of control because it's high prices. Rent is too high, groceries are high, job ain't paying enough. Now you have to work 80 hours a week in order to be somehow in the middle to survive, because 40 hours a week, it's no longer a thing anymore, right? And a lot of people can relate it to this. You need to work at least 45 hours, 50 hours, 60, some do 100, right? It's nothing anymore. So if you're working 100 hours a week, 70 hours a week, you barely have time to do anything for yourself or your family, right? This is why a lot of family members are getting divorced, because if you're not spending time with your partner, well, they tend to lose interest in you. But if they want to understand that on the same page with you, they know why you're working, then she'll stick around, right? But those who get bored up fast and let social media get into their head, those are what I'm talking about. But going back to the subject, the reason a lot of people are seeing the way the economy is shifting around is because things are changing, right? We are changing to modern world, a world that is closing down a lot of shops, right? As you can see, a lot of businesses are closing down. You've seen Spirit Airlines going down. A lot of businesses are going down because Spirit Airlines, it was just the beginning. It was the beginning of all business going down, because if you see one of the biggest company in the world shutting down because the business doesn't make any sense anymore, they are making enough money, they are in debt, that tells you a lot already, right? So people, if you're out there having some money, I know that guy in the video said that he doesn't care anymore because he don't see no hope to buying a house, he don't see no hope of doing anything. Why save money, right? I am opposite of that one, because I should say instead, you need to save as much as you can, because jobs now are very unstable. They can literally decide to fire everyone or the entire corporation and replace them by the machine, which is AI. You all know AI runs fast, right? And doesn't stop, and it's cheaper, right? So they would rather let the machine do the job than human, because human, they cost money to be able to work for you, and there's a lot of risk involved. They can sue you. There's a lot of stuff about having employee as human, but not against about that. I'm not speaking for AI, but this is why people are choosing AI over human, right? So I'm feeling in the future somehow people gonna be half robots and half human, because that's what we are heading. Like, you've seen that Elon Musk, it's already starting to implant chips in people's brain, but they are saying that they are curing epilepsy disease, and you'll be more efficiency, you'll be able to do a lot of things. But I don't know about that, guys. That's the beginning of them be able to control you how they want. That's the beginning of you making a single mistake, you're gonna wake up yourself at the jail. Yeah, you make a single mistake, you're gonna wake up somewhere in the cell or locked up. You don't even know how you got there, because that chip you have, they're just gonna be able to control you just this quick. I don't know why they think this way it is, but the only one thing I think that is better in this economy, it just, you need to control what's in your control, right? You can control your job, right? You can control how things are happening in this society, but you can control your wallet, you can control your household, you can control how to run your life, right? So save up your money, right? You save up your money, because we don't know what's coming, right? Economy might bust, or you're gonna continue to get worse, right? We might see another 2008 happening, or it might get even worse, right? So people who have survived 2008, they are already prepared. The smart people already started getting prepared. Those who are planning on buying a house, and you seen a house, it's way out of hands. If you have some money, you got lucky, you have some money saved up, don't buy a house now. Let it burst. Let that bubble burst, and then maybe you buy a house. Just wait. And then if it doesn't get any better, then invest that money as well, because owning a house doesn't make no sense anymore. It's way too expensive. Nobody's gonna pay a 50-year mortgage, and if you are there paying a 50-year mortgage, something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. 50-year mortgage, which means it's gonna take you 50 years to pay off, or you might die in those 50 years, and now your kid's gonna take over the mortgage. That's insane. That's insane. Even 30-year mortgage should not exist. Mortgage should be only 15 years. But the way things are, yeah, it's too expensive. But 50-year mortgage, nobody should involve in that kind of contract. That's a death sentence right there. But yeah, guys, things are not getting any better. But buckle up, guys, and stay strong. Save up your money, right? Buy what you need, not what you want, because we don't know. We don't know what's the economy is gonna hold. You're gonna see a lot of changing, and hopefully something will get better, but it doesn't look like it. I'm not here to make you lose hope or give you hope, but I'm in between, right? Let's hope, or let's just prepare for the worst, you know? You never know. But anyway, guys, please like, subscribe to my channel. You know, I got family to provide for, and I'm doing this for free. It's YouTube. I don't have no subscriber at all. Maybe if you subscribe, I'll be the lucky guy. I only have what, 19, I think 18 subscriber. Yeah, it's tough. I feel like it's gonna take me maybe a million years to get to the point that I can start making some few dollars with YouTube, because YouTube is tough, man. It's really the whole different beast. But you never know, you know. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.